What are gait parameters? Gait parameters provide important indicators for analyzing and monitoring a horse's movement. They help identify asymmetries that may be detrimental to the horse. For this purpose, an asymmetry index is used, comparing the left and right forelimbs and hind limbs respectively. In the app, gait parameters are initially displayed as follows. The deviation shown in the bar charts indicates which limb applies less force to the ground in walk or trot. For example, the right forelimb is compared with the left forelimb, and the right hind limb with the left hind limb. This allows asymmetries and potential movement-related issues in the horse to be identified at an early stage. Deviations and asymmetries are shown in the table both as absolute values and as percentages. If no asymmetry is present, the value is 0%. The detailed absolute values can be found here. If you tap Show Details in the extended table, you will receive a view with bar charts that provide an immediate overview of the gait parameters. The following values are relevant: maximum ground reaction force, duration of a movement cycle, duration of the stance phase, duration of the swing phase, and vertical impulse. The maximum ground reaction force is the highest force exerted by the hoof on the ground during the stance phase. The duration of a movement cycle refers to the time from the first ground contact of a hoof until the moment the same hoof touches the ground again. During this period, all other hooves also make ground contact once. The duration of the stance phase measures the time during which the hoof is in contact with the ground, from initial contact to breakover. Here, the length of time each limb remains on the ground is compared. The swing phase refers to the lifting of the limb off the ground and the subsequent forward movement, that is, the period during which the hoof is suspended in the air. The vertical impulse represents the total force applied over time. It reflects not only the increasing load on the limb during a step, but also changes in velocity. The more similar the two curves are, the more symmetrically the horse moves. For riders, the most important points when interpreting the values are: if the values are in the green range, the horse shows little to no asymmetry. The values are within the normal range. In the yellow range, an asymmetry or irregularity is detectable. In this case, we recommend monitoring the values by measuring more frequently. If in doubt, consult your veterinarian. Red values indicate a pronounced asymmetry. You should contact your veterinarian in any case. An example: 8% indicates that a limb applies 8% less force to the ground compared to the other limbs. This value lies in the yellow range and is therefore not critical, but it should be monitored. Here we can see what good values would look like. Everything is in the green range, and no asymmetry is detectable. In contrast, the following values are conspicuous. There are several red areas indicating a pronounced asymmetry. An abnormal gait is already visible to the naked eye. Measure your horse's gait parameters regularly and compare them with previous measurements. In particular, the development of the parameters over time is of interest and is, for example, helpful during rehabilitation after treatments and for monitoring the progression of diseases. If the percentage value moves closer to 0%, greater symmetry is present. If the percentage value increases, asymmetry in the gait pattern increases. Please keep in mind that every gait pattern must be assessed individually. If in doubt, always consult your veterinarian.